Okay, let's be real for a sec. It feels like we're doing everything right, working, hustling. Even side gigs, but freedom still feels like a dream that's just out of reach. It's like no matter how hard we push, the finish line keeps moving further away. We were told, go to school, get a job, grind hard and you'll be set. But reality check: rent is higher than our parents' mortgages, brunch costs more than gas, and side hustles barely cover Wi-Fi. Like, who even made these rules? Society sold us this dream of independence, but instead, we're drowning in debt and stuck living paycheck to paycheck. And when you see other people on Instagram taking vacations, you're like, wait, how are y'all affording this? What if the system was never even designed for us to win? Like, seriously? What if the rules were built against us and the only way to win is to rewrite them ourselves? It's frustrating, right? That constant anxiety of checking your bank app, saying no to plans with friends, or feeling guilty when you buy literally anything fun. It's like money controls your mood 24/7. If we just keep going like this, freedom will stay a fantasy. And sis, we are way too smart, too creative, and too driven to let that happen. We deserve more, and it's time to fight for it. What if I told you that affording freedom isn't about being rich, it's about learning a playbook? No one bothered to teach us. Hey, I'm Sophia, and welcome to Sophia Cash, helping you glow up financially. If you're ready to flip the script on money and freedom, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss any of my weekly drops. Quick note: this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not your financial advisor, just your financial bestie sharing tools and insights. In this video, I'll break down step by step how Gen Z women in the US can actually afford freedom, from mindset shifts, to numbers, to lifestyle hacks. So grab your iced coffee, take notes, and let's dive in. How Gen Z women can actually afford freedom. Let's dive right in. Freedom isn't about stacking millions in the bank. It's about waking up and knowing you actually get to choose how your day looks. It's not about being rich, it's about options. Like walking away from that toxic job, or saying yes to the trip you've been dreaming about. Picture freedom as holding keys to many doors instead of being trapped in one locked room. More doors mean more adventures waiting. True freedom starts with control, not just cash. Control over your time, your spending, and your mindset is a real glow up. Even just $100 a month can open new doors. That could mean paying debt faster, stacking savings, or guilt-free fun money. Like Thoreau said, wealth is the ability to fully experience life, and for us, that means choosing the adventures that light us up. Let's get real for a sec. Rent in the US is averaging around $1,800 a month. That's like paying a luxury vacation bill every single month, just to keep a roof over your head. And then boom, student loans hit. The average debt is $37,000. And it feels like carrying a backpack full of bricks every time you want to move forward. Now, the average starting salary, around $45,000. Which sounds okay until you realize it barely stretches when you're paying rent, loans, and just trying to live a normal life. But here's the sneaky part: those little daily habits, Netflix, DoorDash, iced lattes, they add up to over $100 a month. That's literally a whole flight fund you're sipping away. Now imagine flipping that, cutting to $100 from waste. Suddenly you've got money for freedom, moves, travel, building savings, or finally saying yes to things that matter. The truth, thinking small numbers don't matter is what keeps people stuck. Like Benjamin Franklin said, a small leak will sink a great ship. And sis, we're not trying to sink, we're trying to sail. Your brain is literally your best asset. Girl, society might hype shopping and trends, but the real flex is turning your ideas into wealth. We've been trained to be perfect consumers, always buying the next outfit, the next lipstick, the next vibe. But imagine if we trained just as hard to be creators instead. Like, think about this: you drop $100 on fast fashion, it fades in a season. But invest that same $100 into your skills and boom, you're building your freedom fund. It's like planting seeds. Flowers are cute and pretty but fade quick. Trees, though, they give you shade and fruit for years. But the trap is comparison, scrolling Insta and feeling broke, chasing someone else's vibe. That energy keeps us locked in spending instead of stacking assets. Like Dolly said, don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Freedom isn't about buying, it's about building. Okay, let's be real, relying on just one job is risky. If that one paycheck disappears, it's game over, and that's way too fragile for the kind of freedom we want. But here's the thing: Gen Z already gets the hustle life. The trick isn't working harder, it's working smarter so you don't burn out chasing every single dollar. So let's talk options. You can freelance online, teach skills, resell stuff, drop a digital product, or pick up a side gig. The point is, multiple streams give you multiple safety nets. Imagine your main paycheck covers bills, while your side hustle money pays for travel or knocks out debt. That's when life starts feeling lighter and way more fun. But don't get it twisted, trying to do 5 things at once will just drain you. Focus on starting small, growing one stream steady, then add another when you're ready. Like Warren Buffett said, never depend on a single income. So protect your freedom by building streams that keep flowing, even if one dries up. Okay, let's be real, if you don't tell your money where to go, it's gonna ghost you when you need it most. Think of your budget as your ride or die squad. It should always have your back, not stress you out. Your money is just like your squad. When everyone's on the same vibe, life flows smooth. But if one friend's off track, it turns into chaos real quick. Here's a hack, the 50-30-20 rule, but make it fit your vibe. Bills and savings first. Then you flex with travel or self-care. That way, you don't feel guilty when you say yes to things that bring you joy. Imagine grabbing your Starbucks without that guilty voice in your head, because you already know the important stuff is handled. That's real freedom. Guilt-free lattes taste way better. The trap is going all or nothing with your budget. If it feels like punishment, you're not gonna stick with it. Think balance, not perfection. Remember this, don't save what's left after spending, spend what's left after saving. That mindset flips the whole game, and it's how you build freedom step by step. Don't just dream about freedom, just actually design it. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about building the life you want step by step. So what does freedom look like for you? Maybe it's remote work in Bali, van life across the states, or your dream apartment in the city. Grab a pen and write down 3 things that scream freedom to you. This little exercise makes your vision way more real and personal. Think of it like curating your Pinterest board, but for your actual life. The more detail you add, the clearer your freedom starts to look. But here's the trap. Chasing someone else's version of freedom will only leave you tired and disappointed. Your dream should be 100% yours, not copied from Instagram. Like Oprah said, the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. So go all in, girl, design it, own it, and start walking it today. Okay, bestie, let's get real. There are some sneaky traps that can totally kill your freedom dreams if you're not careful. But don't stress, I'm gonna show you exactly how to dodge them. Trap number 1 is lifestyle creep. Every time you make more money, you also spend more. It feels good in the moment, but sis, it's just keeping you stuck in the same cycle. Trap number 2 is a debt cycle. Using credit cards to look like you're living free, when in reality, you're just digging a deeper hole. Trap number 3 is waiting for the perfect time. Girl, freedom doesn't come with a perfect calendar date. You build it step by step, starting now. Trap number 4 is ignoring your health. Having money without energy or health is like buying the ticket, but missing the adventure. You can't really live free. Remember, freedom isn't just about money, it's about protecting your time, energy, and choices. Like JFK said, the cost of freedom is always high, but it's even higher when you give it away. So today we talked about redefining freedom, breaking down the real numbers, shifting your mindset, building multiple streams, spending smarter, and designing your own lifestyle. Freedom isn't a faraway dream, it's built one intentional choice at a time. If this hit home, like the video, subscribe, and share it with your girls who need this reminder. I want to hear from you in the comments. What does freedom mean to you? Let's get a real convo going. You're watching Sophia Cash, helping you glow up financially. Remember, sis, freedom isn't about someday, it starts with the choices you make today. Until next time, keep glowing and keep growing.